Donald Trump's presidency was a roller coaster. It was a wild ride that left many of us wondering what even happened. He changed the rules. He redefined what was acceptable. He undermined our intelligence agencies, especially during his meeting with Putin in Helsinki, siding with the dictator of Russia, the former KGB agent. An act seen by many as treasonous. He made us question everything. Trump's impact on American society is undeniable. He shifted the political landscape. He emboldened certain groups. He also alienated many others. It's a complex legacy. His rhetoric and actions often challenged established norms. He questioned long-held beliefs. He even attacked institutions. This left a mark. The long-term consequences are still unfolding. We're still grappling with the aftermath. The divisions remain. The future is uncertain. The 14th Amendment is a powerful tool. It's designed to protect the Constitution. It aims to prevent insurrectionists from holding office. It's a vital safeguard. Some argue that Trump's actions surrounding January 6th warrant disqualification. They point to his rhetoric, they cite his attempts to overturn the election, they believe he violated his oath. The legal arguments are complex. There's a lot of debate, there's legal precedent to consider, it's a weighty issue. The implications of disqualifying a former president are significant. It would be unprecedented. It would set a new standard. It's a big decision. Donald Trump and Barack Obama faced vastly different levels of scrutiny. The media treated them differently. The public reacted differently. The contrast is stark. Obama was often held to a higher standard. His every move was analyzed. His words were dissected. He faced constant criticism. Trump, on the other hand, seemed to get away with things that would have sunk other politicians. He faced accusations of nepotism, racism, sexism, xenophobia, and corruption. Yet his support remained strong. This disparity raises questions about fairness and bias. Is the media biased? Is the public biased? It's a complex issue. The economy under President Biden has been a mixed bag. There have been some successes. There have also been challenges. It's a complex picture. Inflation and high food prices, although not a result of incompetence of Biden administration, are major concerns for many Americans. People are struggling to make ends meet. The rising cost of living is a real burden. Trump's economic policies, while popular with some, could exacerbate these issues. His focus on tariffs and trade wars could lead to higher prices. His tax cuts could benefit the wealthy but leave others behind. The economic future of the country is uncertain. There are many factors at play. The next election will have a major impact. It's a crucial decision. Section 5. Long-term implications for families and the nation. The choices we make today will have long-term consequences. Our decisions will impact our families. They will also shape the future of the nation. We must think carefully. The political climate is increasingly polarized. We are divided as a nation. We need to find common ground. We need to work together. The future of our democracy is at stake. We must protect our institutions. We must uphold the rule of law. We must defend our values. The next generation will inherit the world we leave behind. We have a responsibility to create a better future. We must act now. We must make a difference. Section 6. A call to action. Vote Harris-Walz. The 2024 election is a critical moment. We have a choice to make. We can choose a path forward that reflects our values. We can choose hope over fear. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz represent a vision for a better future. They offer experience, leadership, and a commitment to progress. They are the right choice for America. They will fight for working families. They will protect our environment. They will defend our democracy. They will lead us forward. Vote for Harris-Walz. Vote for a brighter future. Vote for America. Your vote matters. Section 7. The normalization of Trump's actions. Many of Trump's actions, once considered shocking, became normalized over time. His constant attacks on the media, his divisive rhetoric, his disregard for norms, it became the new normal. This normalization is dangerous. It erodes our democratic values. It lowers the bar for acceptable behavior. It sets a dangerous precedent. We cannot become complacent. We must hold our leaders accountable. We must speak out against injustice. We must defend our principles. The normalization of Trump's behavior is a warning sign. We must learn from the past. We must do better. We must demand more from our leaders. Section 8. Moral implications of the Trump presidency. Trump's presidency raised serious moral questions. His policies on immigration, his stance on climate change, his treatment of marginalized communities. It challenged our conscience. His rhetoric often appealed to fear and division. He targeted vulnerable groups. He exploited existing prejudices. It was morally reprehensible. The moral implications of his presidency are far-reaching. They have damaged our reputation. They have undermined our values. They have weakened our democracy. We must confront these moral challenges. We must rebuild trust. We must reaffirm our commitment to justice and equality. We must heal as a nation. Section 9, the erosion of democratic norms. Trump's presidency witnessed an erosion of democratic norms. He attacked the judiciary, he undermined the free press, he challenged the legitimacy of elections. It was a dangerous trend. The weakening of democratic institutions is a threat to our way of life. It undermines the rule of law, it opens the door to authoritarianism, it puts our freedoms at risk. We must protect our democratic institutions. We must hold those who attack them accountable. We must strengthen our democratic safeguards. We must defend our democracy. The erosion of democratic norms is a wake-up call. We must be vigilant. We must defend our democracy. We must protect our freedoms. Section 10. The future of American democracy. The future of American democracy is in our hands. We have a choice to make. We can choose to strengthen our democracy, or we can allow it to weaken further. The 2024 election is a pivotal moment. We must choose wisely. We must elect leaders who will uphold democratic values. We must protect our future. The challenges we face are significant, but we are not powerless. We can make a difference. We can shape the future of our nation. The future of American democracy depends on us. We must be engaged. We must be informed. We must vote. Section 11. Choosing the right path forward. We stand at a crossroads. We can choose a path of division and fear, or we can choose a path of unity and hope. The choice is ours. The 2024 election offers us an opportunity. We can choose leaders who will bring us together. We can choose leaders who will solve problems. We can choose a better future. The path forward is clear. We must reject extremism. We must embrace compassion. We must work together. Choose the right path. Choose hope. Choose America. The future is in our hands.